Guys, we are out here. It is Super Bowl morning, February 11th, 2024, and I am here with my friend Chad. Some of you all may know him as Find the Edge if you're on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube. He's starting to get a little bit of notoriety in the game. How many followers are you at now? You started a month ago, but how many followers do you have today?
So Instagram, I got 1,100.
But
TikTok,
you converted your personal over though.
yeah, so I've gained about 100 followers since I converted
So
on
you
there.
got 100 fresh on Instagram, and then what about the other platforms?
TikTok's at 140 right now. So, and then YouTube, we got like 40 subscribers.
So not a ton. I mean, you
Not
add
a
that
ton.
up, it's less than 300 new subscribers. And I want people to understand, like, this isn't some thing where you just start a page and you get 100,000 followers. Like, there are times in the year, but it's definitely not January or February where you're going from 0 to 10,000 followers. But the cool thing is, even with 300 new followers, you have made a significant amount of money in your first month. So it's February 11th. We started January 11th. How much money have you made your first month?
On WAP, I have made 3,525. So I run a Discord where I basically just send my plays out to all my guys and charge about $30 a month. So I've accumulated $3,525 on there, and then $500 on Cash App. So sometimes, people hit me up on my DMs on Instagram and they're like, yo, I don't have a Discord. Can I get access to your plays? And so I'll just send them my Cash App and then get them, their plays. But $500 from Cash App and then $1,000 from my code on Dabble.
And then 1,000. So 3,500 plus 5 plus 1,000 on Dabble. So it adds up to a little over $5,000. It's crazy, bro. And where's most of this traffic coming from? Is it coming from YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or is it kind of a little bit from each?
A little bit from TikTok. I wouldn't say a whole lot. Right now, we're still grinding the TikTok. Like I said, I started this a month ago, so still grinding. I know it takes time. Mostly everybody's coming from Instagram. So I'm running ads on Instagram. So I do a daily budget where I spend 15 to 20 bucks a day on ads, and Instagram will literally push out your video to, thousands of people, and you can literally tell them who to push your video out to. And I tell them to push it out to people that are interested in sports betting. Obviously, it's a smart thing to do. I even go as far as where I put it in specific states. So I only do states where sports betting is legal, so I'm doing it really strategically, and people are just DMing me, man. Like, my DMs are full of people trying to get in my, my Discord. And at the end of my videos or my ads, I'll just be like, DM me a football emoji and I'll tell you exactly how to get access to my plays. I think ads are so useful to guys that, especially that are trying to start out. So I'm not like running it. I'm doing it until I pause it. So it's constantly running my ads every single hour, every single day, until I delete the ad or pause it.
And are these ads, are they free pick videos that are good for just that day? Or do you try to make content that is more so generally about sports betting and profiting, and you can run that ad forever?
I try to make it more of a content base, not like a free play. It's just a content-based video where I'm just like, for example, I'll be like, I just found out this big sports betting hack. If you want to learn more about it, then just DM me the football emoji.
Then you can run that ad forever, and then it'll just generate leads for you. And then whenever they DM you that football emoji, it might be July, and your offer might be slightly different than it is today, but you're just paying for stations.
I ran an ad when I first started out. My first ever ad was a free play video, and that one ad got me like so many customers. I think it got me like 30 customers, just this one ad alone. And it's because I gave out a free play in the video, and I told them if they wanted more than just a DM me or whatever. But I noticed that after a couple weeks, it kind of died down because people are like, oh, that play was from like 2 weeks ago.
All you're doing, for the people watching this that want to learn from you, is creating your piece of content, and then on Instagram, you click the boost button, right?
Yeah, you just go on Instagram, click the boost button, set a budget. So if your budget is $5 a day, at least it's getting pushed out to a couple hundred people a day.
And I know that you just started. We just got you a promo code for one app. So you're making most of your money off of selling picks for now, but you have already made $1,000 off that one app. How much money is that app paying you per sign up?
$50.
So when you run these ads, are you trying to get them to download that app at all? Or are you mainly just pushing VIP?
I'm definitely trying to get into the VIP right? So whatever makes me the most money, I'm gonna try to sell it. I did sales right before I started doing this, so I mean, I'm good at like bouncing around and like redirecting guys.
Yeah,
Just kind of give them.
Chad and I, we sold door to door together. Talk to me, man, about how much money you made selling door to door. Tell people how the summer program works and just the lifestyle and like how much you were working, how much you're making, and compare it to this.
Yeah. So my first year, so I did door to door for 4 years, and the last year I did it was 2023, and I made around $85,000. And then the year before that, I made it $60,000. The year before that, I made 40. So I made a lot of money doing it. And I remember whenever that one summer we were in Kansas, and then you came over to the hotel, and then you stayed in my room. And I think you were just coming down to say what's up to the team because that's whenever you like tore your Achilles. And I remember you just started doing this, and you had set it. I don't know what you did, but on your laptop, you set it up to where every time somebody buys your package, like your plays, it would make like a cash register sound, and like I literally could not get sleep because every fucking 5 minutes it'd be like ching ching ching, just every 5 minutes
Bro,
somebody would be.
you know what that was? It was Shopify. I was using Shopify back then. I had just started, right? Like I tore my Achilles. I couldn't sell door to door. So all my income was taken away. I had no choice but to like figure something out. And I was using Shopify, and I was the first person to do this on TikTok. That was back in 2021. So imagine if you're the only guy selling sports betting picks on TikTok. Like it was crazy. I didn't even know what I was doing, and I was doing 30 grand a month right out the gates. And every video was going viral because back then they didn't like take videos down as easily. So you could just speak like, guys, if y'all want to make money tonight, this is the parlay. And like you
Yeah.
can't even say these words anymore. TikTok will take stuff down most of the time. It's hilarious. So that you're selling door to door, you made 85 grand last summer. That's really cool that you tell that story because I forget about that. You've known I've done this for years, and you
Yeah.
just finally started doing it.
So definitely. So a couple years ago, whenever that had happened, whenever I seen you making all that money, and you were like, "Chad, come over here, come look at this," and I just seen like $20,000, or you were like, "Bro, I made that in like a day or something." I'm like, "Holy shit!" And I remember you had me start my own TikTok in 2020 to recruit people to our door to door, our sales job. And I ended up starting up a TikTok, and it took me about a week, like literally a week, with your advice and like because you were telling me like what to do and like giving me some tips and stuff. And I ended up getting like 30,000 followers. And then in my bio, I had a link where I basically made a video saying, "Hey, if you want to be a part of our sales team, go click the link and then fill out an application." And I had like 900 people or whatever fill out that application. And I'm just like, and it hit me like I don't know why it took this long, but it hit me like a few months ago where I'm like, bro, like I haven't made TikToks in like 2 years. I'm like, man, if I could do it again, but this time, instead of having them fill out an application to door, have them buy my picks or have them sign up with my code, the money is endless, right? So I'm like, man, Cody's doing it. Like you got the Lambo, like it's crazy, man. I'm just seeing everything that you're doing, and I'm like, there's really no difference between somebody like me and somebody like you because you started out exactly where I'm at. You know, a couple years ago, whenever you were on Shopify, you started exactly where I'm at, and a couple years later, it's paid off for you. So me just sitting back, like looking at everything that you've done, kind of just got me motivated and hyped. Like, bro, this shit's actually so easy. All you got to do is just go make the content and grind it, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, make the content and then a little bit of work in the DM, talking back and forth to people that are interested. And you have two options. You can sell them picks, and if they don't want to buy picks, just get them to download an app and get a welcome bonus. Every sports bettor loves welcome bonuses on all these apps. So like we have like 10 of them, and I have good relationships with the CEOs, with the head of the partnerships. Like I just went and met a lot of them in Vegas in person. And when we do these masterminds, like we have one coming up in Florida, we got this badass Airbnb in Margaritaville on the beach, on the resort with a lazy river water park. We can have these CEOs of these apps come speak to us and just further that bond with them so that we're always getting the best rates on our promo codes. We always have promo codes to push. So some of the guys, like you are doing well selling picks, but some of the guys in our group aren't even planning on selling picks. They're not interested in that. They're just doing promo codes only. What about like your lifestyle now this past month? Like obviously it's only 1 month, so nothing has changed really, but I'm more so thinking about your mindset, like your mental health, I guess. Because for me, when I made all that money, and for those people that have never sold door to door, the way the door to door game works is it's really good money, but it's really uncomfortable and hard. And every door to door salesman just dreams of making money a different way, but we never leave selling door to door because we can't make any more money doing anything else. So talk to me about the excitement you've had now that you have seen some money and you know, like, hey, I don't have to knock on doors to make 100 grand in 2024.
So I'm just like thinking, so I've only been doing this for about a month, and I've already made, like you said, $5,000 doing this. And I'm just like thinking, man, like, where would I be? Where am I going to be at in a year from now? So I'm like literally like thinking, okay, fast forward to a year from now, I'm making $5,000 a month now, and I haven't even started grinding Instagram. I'm just now getting on that, and my videos on TikTok are just now going viral. I have a video going viral right now. It's my first video over fucking 500 views, and it's at 30,000 views. So it's like, man, if I just get couple more videos like that, and I'm like, man, I can make, there's the money opportunities are kind of endless, right? So I'm like, man, if I can just make $10,000 a month off this, I'll never have to work again, and I can go buy whatever sports car I want. I can go travel and do whatever the fuck I want. Don't have to knock doors. I can literally just sit in the comfort of my own home, make content. And man, I love sports. I love watching the NFL. I love watching the NBA. I love hockey. I know about it. I've done sports betting for years, since I was, 18. The first time I ever started sports betting was whenever you told me to get on Bovada, and that was a long ass time ago. You were like, yeah, sports betting is illegal here. You're going to have to get on Bovada. So I started going on there, and I'm like, man, this is so fun. So like, my knowledge of all this stuff is very high, and now I'm using it to make myself money and income.
It's crazy, bro. I remember our summer we sold together in 2020 when we moved to that second apartment complex. You had that TV, you were watching the Cowboys game. They won on an onside kick week 1. Remember? We got an onside kick. I think they won that game, but they recovered an onside kick, so it was like super hype. And I'm just thinking, like, dude, your life this year, NFL week 1 is going to be so different. In door to door, like, we grind so hard every day except Sunday. Sundays are 1 day off in the summer, and we do it the whole summer for like 4 or 5 months. So at the end of the summer season is the NFL season. So like you're running on fumes out there, and then you're just like, NFL Sunday, let's watch football. And what's cool, man, is your build up this summer going into football season will set you up to make $20,000-$30,000 a month or more, and you'll actually get to sit there in front of TVs. You'll probably set up what I set up. I just got NFL Sunday ticket, 4 TVs, and you can watch every single game. And if you're a football fan, like, there's no better way to make money, because now you get to watch the games, and it's really your job to know what's going on in the league.
Yeah, I love that. I love the fact that, like, because a lot of people aren't passionate about sports, so they try to do something like this, and it's kind of like, but if as long as you like sports and you have a little bit of knowledge and you are grinding content, you'll be fine.
What's kind of your goal for this first year?
Honestly, man, in 6 months from now, I should be at 10K a month in 6 months, especially with all the things coming up, March Madness, and then MLB season comes around, and I love baseball, so I'm going to be making a lot of content about that. And then, like you said, the NFL draft. So it's just like there's endless there's endless content for me to make. I'm gonna have so much content to make and grind. I'm excited for it. I should definitely be at 10,000 before 6 months. So I'd say at the end of the year, I know it's like a big goal, because right now I'm only making 5,000 a month, but I want to make $20,000 a month.
Yeah, get to that first 20K month,
and 20,000 from the codes, people buying my picks, maybe a little bit of TikTok money from being what's it called on there, monetized, some stuff like that. And then yeah, man, that's pretty much it. But
I made 300 grand in January. I'm making 1,500 a month off of YouTube ad rev. I don't really think about it because it makes such a small percentage of the pie for me, but that's pretty much guaranteed money, because I'm going to make a YouTube video every day. My bad videos get 1,000 views. My good videos get 10,000. Most get between like 3,000 and 4,000. If I can make 1,500 a month off of YouTube ad rev, plus the promo codes, plus selling picks, is like, there's so many streams of income in this game, man. It's just insane. And you're going to get a bigger and bigger fan base. Like, you've already interviewed one of your clients. Like, these people like you.
One of my clients made $4,000, he made $3,000 in 3 days telling my plays, and I thought that was crazy. I think his bankroll now is at like 10,000 or something. I was talking to him the other day, and he started out with like $300. It's crazy. But yeah, man, like, like you said, we're out there grinding in the heat, knocking doors, and literally with this, if you're good, I mean, if you're even decent at making content, one video could literally change everything. Literally one video could bring in like 50 to 100 customers, and boom, you just made like $10,000 off of one video. And then you have pretty much all month. If you think about it like this, like I just said, you have one video to make you 10,000 off of codes, people buying your plays, and you have 30 days to make that one video. So it gives you, it doesn't like give you so much stress, and it doesn't put your back up against the wall. You're just like, man, I got 30 days to make a viral video to make people, or to get people to come in or whatever. So I
Yeah.
think it's awesome, man. Like literally one video can change everything.
Yeah, you're right. Because when I think about my first months, like I was making between 20 and 30 grand my first few months. If I made 30 grand in a month, it wasn't like I made 1 grand every day. There would be like a couple days where I made 12 grand. And then the other days I'd make a few hundred and it would add up to 30 grand. So I had like a couple days where just with video got 100,000 views and maybe I was on like a 4-game win streak. Because when you get on the win streaks, that's when you can make a lot of money. People buy from you when you're hot. And then when you're on a losing streak, hey, I'm not going to make as much this week. There's different ways to sell your picks during a hot streak and cold streak. But
yeah, I did that ladder challenge, and then I won. I got all the way to day 5, and people, I'd say about 20 people DM me on Instagram, and they're like, man, you got to do another ladder challenge. Like, bro, like you were like, you should have hit on day 5 because we had over 65 points in the Celtics game, and they had 64 at half, and they shot 18 threes and only made 4. It's fucking unbelievable. So
dude,
everyone's like,
the ladder challenges, man. I'm about to get in on that with the ladder challenges. I need to start mine, bro.
yeah, no, it's fun, dude. Like, if you have, I mean, I'm pretty sharp when it comes to spread betting and like in the puck line and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty good at all that stuff. So I can literally just take one -110 or play that I love, the best play of the day, and just put it into a ladder challenge. It's exactly what I did. And even though I lost, I still hit 4 bets in a row, and everyone's just DMing me like, holy crap, And if you do a ladder challenge and you fail, literally just do it again.
Just start it again the next day, bro.
Yeah, because like you can go like 10 ladder challenge in a row, and like you could lose on day 2, but the one ladder challenge you hit 5 bets in a row, everybody's going to be foaming out of the mouth and like following you, DMing you, liking your video. It's going to go viral.
Oh man, you're getting me pumped. I'm gonna do a ladder challenge now, just so that when I get to day 7 or 8, it'll be just insane.
Yeah, it just takes literally one time. All these guys that you see that are like famous, that are now getting not famous, but they're getting like 50 to 100,000 followers on TikTok. If you look at their pinned videos, most of these guys, they all did a ladder challenge at some point, and that's how they got to where they are now.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna make a training video on the ladder challenge because people need to know about that. That's a great strategy. Well, dude, I mean, your story's awesome. You're using paid Instagram ads, Instagram DM ads. About $400 a month you're putting towards that.
I have the exact number right here. So I spent $355.08 total on ads.
So $355 spent, and you've made $5,020 total so far. And you don't even have all the weapons yet, man. You don't even have.
And I still got 100+ leads on my phone, 100+ leads that I can go and DM and probably sell in a day or two. So like, even though I made that money, I still have potential money sitting in my DMs.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro. I'm so hyped. What would you say to anybody who's thinking about doing this? Maybe people that are selling door to door this summer, or people that have a job that isn't their true passion in life and they're thinking about starting a sports page.
I'd say do it, man. Like, listen to Cody and literally just go do the content. I mean, there's no, like I said earlier to you on the phone, like no niche is oversaturated. So sports betting, yeah, there's a lot of cappers out there. There's a ton of sports betting content creators. You don't need to be the best sports capper to be successful in this. People will buy your premium. People will follow you if they like you. I'd say just get in front of the camera and start cranking out videos.
You're right, dude. People buy from people they like. With you, you've been betting on sports for the past 4 years and you're passionate towards it so you can find your own picks. But I have students like MVP didn't even watch football until this past year. And he really just finds his picks and his stats on the internet for free. And he does the research. I show people how to do the research very quick so that they don't spend much time on it. And then I taught him how to make high quality content and go viral. You don't actually have to be an expert in football, but for us, we love football, so we know a lot about it, so it works out for us.
If you don't know what you're doing, like if someone's watching this and you like don't know, like you don't, like you say, you don't watch football, you don't watch sports that much, and you don't know where to start, literally just go to TikTok, search up sports betting or whatever, and just fucking watch like 100 people, and then like you'll start accumulating all this knowledge and stuff, and then you can kind of get some little eggs, goose eggs in there, and just pick their brain and stuff from watching their videos.
Well, dude, I'm freaking pumped, man. I'm going to edit this video and get it up so you can show all your friends and your clients maybe. But yeah, dude, I'm so excited that you're in this, and this year is going to be so much fun together. We're going to a resort in Florida in a couple months, and I expect you to earn a spot on that trip, and it's going to be just awesome content for the YouTube channel. See you later, man. Thanks for doing the interview.
All right, later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to let you know that my school group is popping the fuck off. Everybody in here is winning. We've got guys going viral. Kyle just joined and he's got 23,000 views on this Instagram reel. Mark just joined. He's got $80 off of referring his followers to Dabble. Raekwon Yates, he threw down a viral video, 25,000 views so far. I was talking to him and he made about $90 off of that one video. Chris just got 2 referrals here at $30 each. Ian got 4 referrals at $25 each. I'm reckless. He's got a YouTube channel. He's trying to get that 20K month. Hopefully in March he'll hit it. Christian V, he's got a bunch of Dabble signups here at $75 each. Click this so you guys can see. $50 each. I lied to you, but look at this. He said that he got 10 of them, so $500 in 10 days. And then day three in the program, Ricky is over here, $330, 227 selling picks. So people are not just making money in this group, but they're making money quick. I could keep scrolling. I'll show you guys fantasy MVP. So he's at 500 plus on the day off one video. This is all on 2/7. He needs to post an update because I know his stuff is at over $25,000. Ryan, first month, I have an interview up on YouTube with him. You guys get the point. There's a ton of people crushing it in this group. You can scroll through all of it. And all you guys have to do is join, and I'll teach you how to make a bunch of money. And if you don't think I make a bunch of money, well, here is some damn proof that I make a bunch of money. I'm up to $35,000 off of Dabble, and I withdrew $18,200 on January 3rd, just a couple days ago. So there's a ton of money in this, guys. I want you to be able to free yourself from the 9-to-5 slave life, and I'd love to coach you guys. All you got to do is click the link in the description of this video, and you can join our mastermind group, and I will teach you the exact techniques that Chad and all of these other students used to make a ton of money. And you can see 8 days in, he had made $2,400. So it's possible, it's happening, and I want you to be a part of it. Click the link in the description of this video to get more information.